and that would have been a popping meme. Too bad we can't make them shit, so I don't know how.
I don't know how. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
and in this day and age, I was looking at this shit. I was watching this ad. They have this AI generated shit where you could just ask the AI, put it in to do anything, and it'll basically give you
and
whatever the
it'll
fuck
do
you
it for
want.
you.
Yeah, I'm like, that's mad corny. That's so fucking corny. I can't see myself doing that.
But nah, did you see the joint I saw from the anime joint?
Say that
JD,
again.
JD, the animator, the one where he did if Kendrick versus Drake was anime fight.
Yeah,
Nah, I didn't see that.
I've been watching that video. I've been waiting for him to drop
That shit. That shit's a motherfucker, ain't it?
It's cold.
What got me was the part when Cole was about to bounce. And he said, "Are you a prophet or are you a prophet or are you a killer or no? Are you a prophet or something?" And he said, "Neither." Like it was hot. Los, you gotta start watching shit that I put in there.
But where did you put it? Which group?
In the
I mean, which tab?
What's that?
I thought I did. I saw something. I did click on that. I gotta check it out again. I thought I did. Yeah.
Moving on though. Sha'Carri. She basically made it back to the Olympics again after last year being disqualified due to marijuana usage.
As an avid smoker, you know I definitely want to say something about that. But keep going, sir.
But the shit that got me as far as when she got disqualified before. Now I understand rules are rules, blah blah blah, whatever. I understand the circumstance because I think she had a death in the family and she found out during one of her races, like the reporter told her basically, which is fucked up. Why would you even start asking? Yeah, that's fucked up. But what got me was like how the black community was behind her, and then all of a sudden niggas turned on her.
Word?
Well, she shouldn't have been smoking and this, that, and the third. Like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all was all dog. All the Twitters, all the feeds, all that shit, dog. Niggas turned on her. That shit pissed me off so bad. Like, how are y'all just behind the motherfucker so hard and turned that easy?
Excuse me. That's new information to me. I was today years old when I found out about that shit.
David, did you see that shit?
Mm-hmm. I'm reading through like some of the more information on her story, but no, I did see that because there's a lot of people like, oh, she knew better. She shouldn't have been smoking.
All right, now here's my thing, right? They say that they put marijuana use for athletes as a form of a PED, basically, right? And I find that to be idiotic. You cannot say that somebody who has to run is getting an athletic advantage by smoking weed. It doesn't make sense to say that.
Nigga, have you ever ran after smoking a blunt?
This is what I'm saying.
I don't feel no type of physical advantage.
That makes no fucking sense.
I'm not running.
Yeah, you're at a disadvantage.
I'm not running.
At a disadvantage. Yeah.
I'm not running. I want to chill.
My point exactly.
I want to chill and I want to tear the kitchen apart.
They should make that into a sport. Roll a blunt, smoke a blunt, and make something to eat the fastest. That should be a sport. I would sign up for that. I
fucked around and cooked a whole ass Sunday meal.
And you would have lost because you're doing too much. But you would have won for the effort.
Nigga, everybody would ate.
That's why I said you would have won for the effort. Oh. Side note. Damn it. Okay, I'll be all right. Never mind. So you know my brain fires. I thought of doing something, and then I thought why it can't happen, and the reason why it can't happen that quickly. All that happened that fast, yes. So also, right, like you said, Dell, rules are rules. But what exactly is it that smoking would give a person to make it be against the rules? Now, are you trying to my plans. And
it's just a stigma because from what, and I may be wrong, but I believe alcohol and marijuana both went away during Prohibition, right?
well, marijuana was never a thing, but it was just alcohol.
I could have swore it was outlawed around that time. Maybe I'm wrong, but
no, what I mean is weed was never legal, so it can't be a part of a prohibition. Alcohol was the legal thing that they made illegal.
Now, alcohol is actually to a person's detriment. It actually does fuck up people. Yeah, I have never seen a fight break out in the drum circle.
No.
I've never seen anyone die from a weed overdose.
No.
Or have weed poisoning. I've never seen none of that.
No.
But basically marijuana has got this bad rap and it's got this stigma to it. And oh my God, remember the Reagan era with the DARE program and weed being a gateway drug to everything else. Like it literally has this stigma attached to it.
That in itself is a lie as well.
When in fact, it's literally to our benefit. So you're telling me if my doctor prescribed me weed for anxiety, I can't run in the Olympics?
Yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. It's the fact that they said weed is a gateway drug as well. That was one of the biggest lies I've ever heard. Like, even the fact that, and it blows my mind because people who were like growing up in that era, they try to use that too. They say, oh, weed is a gateway drug. It'll get you to do other things because you'll become so immune to the weed that you've been smoking that you'll look for a stronger drug. Like, no, the fuck I won't. I'll just look for a different strand of weed or go to a different dealer or different.
Or start mixing.
Pretty much. Or stop smoking Reggie. Like, there's so many other options. But the fact that they said that it gave it a bad stigma, like you said, and then it's penalized, and now you get crucified. But one good thing is we got that awesome gif of Stephen A saying, stay off the weed. I don't know about y'all, but that shit always makes me laugh. Stephen A is stupid for that one.
I am having a very bad day.
Exactly.
Yo, I hate Stephen A, but when he gets on his rant stuff, them shits is so entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm in no mood. Today, it's one of the worst days of my entire life.
You got the mitigated gall.
That nigga went on a full-on rant. Whoa, because the Knicks lost or something?
Oh, anything. He'll go on a rant for anything. Hell, I heard him go on a rant earlier because the Knicks got a new player and he was going off about why it's so good. So he'll go on a rant for anything. But Sha'Carri, right? So
yeah.
As somebody who's always been against that negative stigma that we got, I'm so happy to hear that she's back and she's cooking bitches.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is awesome to me.
And I'm so happy she ain't let that shit get her down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it blows my mind.
Shit tear her down.
It blows my mind a little bit that now that I'll just come out and say it. I personally feel that it's because white people wanted to smoke weed more. It's why it became legal. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. It blows my mind that happened.
Actually, I think they figured out how to make money off of it. How to tax it some kind of way.
Hell, technically, they still not making money off of it because a lot of these dispensaries aren't certified. They don't have a license for the shit. That's why they get raided. Now, unless they're going to make their money off the raids, then...
But I know, like Colorado, Cali, all of them, they benefit. The state is benefiting nice from the profits from it and from taxes on it.
Yeah,
it's a complete benefit,
dude. Just the fact of how much money niggas was making in the hood off of that shit when they was locking them up for it.
Which now it's
just how much money was into it.
Which now is just like, all right, you hit somebody for possession because what, an ounce or something on them.
Mm-hmm.
The three of us smoke an ounce easy. Like you can easily find an ounce on us, but that's not to distribute or nothing like that.
Don't be telling my business.
But I'll tell mine. I only buy an ounce. Fuck that.
But long story short, you got niggas that's locked up right now, and now you got to go back and look at those cases. Like, all right, but even if you let them go, they now have the stigma of being an ex-con.
Mm-hmm. And they can't make back no matter how much money you give them. You can't give them the time they lost because of that bullshit. Yeah. And you know that also this situation with Sha'Carri and the fact that we was gonna bring it up with the weed involvement thing kind of makes me think of Brittany Griner and how people could look at that and say, "Oh, what's the big deal? It was just weed. Y'all was just talking about weed. It's not that big of a deal."
Situation pissed me off.
It pissed me off too because I don't think, and I know it might not be a popular opinion to some people, but I personally think that she should still be in jail over there unless they found a different way to get her out by now. Do I think that she should have been locked up for having a weed vape? No, I personally do not. But I do not live in Russia. The laws that I abide by are not those of another nation.
Exactly.
In America, that would be unlawful, unjust. It would be an abuse of power. It would be no reason to give this woman all of that. But she's not.
Hold up, Pete. But hold up, Pete. How many times? I don't know how many cruises y'all been on. I ain't been on one. But how many times have you heard of people going on cruises, going to cruise to Jamaica, Mexico, whatever? But they dump that weed before they get back to port.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Niggas, nobody's stupid. You were heading to the airport. I would have tossed that bitch out the window.
There's no reason to have it because as soon as you land, you can get more. You'll be fine.
You got money. You can get.
Yeah.
You get flour, whatever. You good as soon as you land. You can't smoke it on the flight anyway.
Mm-hmm. You damn sure can. I know.
But I think the number one thing that pissed me off about it is how you had the new age sisterhood sitting there talking about, oh, well, if that was a man, y'all would have been went and got her. You know how many motherfuckers are still over there?
Bam. When they said that was LeBron James, y'all would have got him. That pissed me off.
No, bullshit.
LeBron James has been a professional the whole time he's been in the media's eye. There's not one scandal of LeBron. There's no bad clips of LeBron. There's no
comparison. This is not a men versus women thing. You went to Russia of all places. Even the rumors of Russia. If you heard a rumor about it, it's true. It's true. You went to Russia of all places thinking you can get some shit off like you would here. No. And then you hand them your weed card, your American weed card. That don't work in another country.
I hope they laughed in her face. Like, nigga, you in America. And this is why other countries
Russia don't like us as is.
They always other countries already look at us as arrogant Americans. Okay,
but
cool.
That was arrogant.
Over there. No, it was. That's what I'm saying. You go over there and do that, of course.
So now we got to trade a terrorist to get your ass here because your people have made more than enough noise.
A fucking arms dealer, and that's something else. I'm like, you can hear people out here complaining about trade. It's people out here up in arms at the fact that the Utah Jazz got all them damn draft picks from the Timberwolves for Rudy Gobert bum ass. But you okay with this unfair trade? A basketball player, I don't care if it was male or female. A basketball player is not a fair trade for a fucking terrorist or an arms dealer. Boo boo. You're gonna have to hold that one for a while, boo. I don't know what to tell you.
We got to negotiate. So you're gonna have to wait for that blackout team to come get you,
or we're gonna have to negotiate something else. Like, okay, fine, you can't get him, but what else you want? Who else you want? How else can we do this?
Putin was trying to get one of them motherfuckers.
Man, listen, and he got the one he wanted, but it wasn't worth it because now you put the world in danger. Essentially, we don't know what this man's gonna do. We don't know what he's capable of. We don't know what he already did, but we know he wasn't able to do it when he was locked up. But he ain't locked up because somebody went over to another country and tried to do what they wanted to do. Let me ask you something. Have y'all ever gone to somebody else's house and put your feet on their furniture?
What I look like, Rick James?
Have you
fuck your couch?
Have you gone to somebody else's house where you just meeting for the first time and going in their fridge, just go inside the refrigerator? No, right? You
I couldn't
ask for
even go on my own
permission.
refrigerator at home.
Bam. This is the point that I'm making. When you go to somebody else's house, you're taught to abide by their rules. You respect their home. This woman goes to a whole nother country and she don't think she gotta respect that country rules and their laws. You're above it, right? Because you got an American weed card. I could throw this.
I gotta pause right. I gotta pause right quick. Dalen, how long are you gonna be asking for help?
Until I get some.
Oh, so that ban is never gonna change then. It's never gonna change. But do you see the contradiction in his name though? How are you a demon king asking for help?
That's very confusing.
Extremely.
Some of you haven't watched How I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Even demon lords need help sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but a demon lord and a king are two different things.
Actually, nigga, this was under a king. Nigga, so far there's only, and I haven't read the manga. So far, there's only 2 people in there that could give him problems.
And sometimes he needs help. That's all I'm gonna say.
One of them is on his.
So by process of elimination, you know the other one is the one he need help from.
There's more than 2 people that can give him problems.
You've been reading the manga?
Alert.
There's more than 2 people that can give him problems.
Spoiler alert. Wee, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
You're stupid.
But nah, Sha'Carri, I literally want to see her get everything she deserved this season. This Olympics.
Sir.
Because she done worked her way back here. She deserved it.
She does. She does. I, of course, want her to succeed because of what she went through. Exactly. And of course, we represent our people over here. But I also want her to win because I am loving this little new wave of popularity the WNBA is getting because of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And I am such a fan of Angel Reese. That young woman is balling. I love her attitude. She is completely with the shits. I love everything about it. And the fact that if we can have that kind of escalation with Angel, and then we can have Sha'Carri going up too. I'm telling you, Black Girl Magic could be busting this fucking year. We need that. I'm all for it. So hopefully I will be watching her run. And I believe Simone Biles coming back too.
I think she is. I think I did hear some stuff about her.
See what I'm saying? If she in there, that's
more
than Black Girl Magic. See what I'm saying?
She is.
We need that.
Yo, the team stacked this year.
Yeah, we need that. That's what's up. So, I think that's just about everything we needed to wrap up on to complete our last episode. Fellas, like always, any parting words? Anything you want to say about this? About Sha'Carri, the whole weed situation, everything that we got going right now, real quick before we go.
Only thing I gotta say is swiggity swooty. I'm coming for that booty.
Nigga, bite it. I'm telling you. I'm putting you on to game. Bitches love. You gotta get that little bottom meat. Dale, you come back to class right now, nigga. You bring your bitch ass back to class. I did not excuse you.
The little cuff piece.
Doom does not answer.
Excuse you.
Doom does not answer to anyone. Doom teaches the class.
Okay, well, Victor, bring your bum ass back to class. You have not been excused. All right.
But you talking about that little cuff piece at the bottom, right?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That little cuff, like the thighs here and the booty right here.
I like to call that the booty. I like to call that the booty meat.
Yeah. Well,
it's the meatiest part.
Right. That's what you gotta bite because that's where they got the most meat at. So it's more resistant there.
Bone appetite.
The worst part is that's where I aim when you come with that grab. That's where I aim,
nigga.
You gotta kind of lift. You gotta kind of lift her up a little bit when you do it too.
Well, I used to pick my bitches up by the booty. They're coming off the ground, grabbing them cheeks up, bitch. Some things that something I always like to do. People be surprised when they realize just how strong I am, especially bitches. They look at me like, oh, you so skinny, but I am strong. Don't get it twisted. I love it. Surprising bitches. I'm telling you, man, you gotta surprise them. That's how you keep them. You keep shit fresh and interesting when you surprise them. But yeah, my parting words: bite the booty, suck the crack, leave a little spit on it, watch it drip down their back.
He said, you got to do the hawk to it in the butt.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. Unless you're about to put your hot dog between them buns, and
I'm
make
sorry.
your sandwich like that, I did not say do that.
I'm sorry. It's fucked up that lady got fired. That is fucked up. She was a preschool teacher. She got fired. The hot tool lady. Like, how you gonna get fired for what you do behind closed doors for answering the damn question? Like, come on.
To hot tour or to not hot tour?
That is the question.
There's like, you can't have that conversation with me. Yeah, some parents saw your viral video and they don't feel comfortable with you around their children. Motherfucker, how did their children get here?
That's a damn good point.
You can't tell me Caitlyn down the block wasn't sucking Kevin's dick and then the kid got here.
You just made me think of this video I literally just saw like a half hour ago.
All right,
matter of fact, when I was smoking. Cool. So this chick is recording this old dude. She asked him for some money. He came up, gave her the money. Here you go. She's like, oh, thank you. He go, yeah, but I'm not just giving you that. You're gonna have to work for that. She goes, what? I can't clean your house or your car or nothing like that. What you mean work for it? He grabs his dick and said, you either sucking it or fucking it, but you gonna work for it. And she like, what? Ew, I ain't doing that. I never said I would do that. He was like, wait a minute. Okay, so I got to give names just because. Let's say the chick recording the video was Sharon and her grandmother's name was Kate, right? Just random shit that popped in my head. He goes, wait a minute. Kate asked me for the money. She know what this is about. Sharon go, whoa. Don't do that. My grandmama never sucked no dick. Oh, you must not know Kate like I know Kate. If Kate,
I saw that one. Oh, keep going. You can't get off the rail. You can't stop now.
He basically was saying like,
lean into the skid.
I know her from back in the day, and if she sent you to get that money from me, she knew what it was and she knew what was going to happen. And she like, nah, I hear you talk about my grandmother like that. My grandmother ain't never do nothing like that. He was like, okay, well, I'm gonna need that back from you then. If you ain't sucking or fucking, I'm gonna need that money back. And she said, hey, I'm gonna give you your money back. And the video went off. Now I'm basically just in it. That was a Cliff Notes, but nigga, that was hilarious. Whole fucking hilarious. My nigga looked at her, grabbed his meat, and said, you either sucking or fucking. And then the dude who posted the video, he came in and said, y'all are not giving the respect of your grandmama wholeness if you're going to keep defending it.
Yo, I mean, how grandmama had 6 and 8 kids. How you think that happened? She wasn't just laying there.
Yeah, you gonna act like she wasn't sucking no dick? Come on now. Come on now. But at the same token, let's not do that. I know it was frowned upon, but I know our grandfathers was out there eating that pussy too. They was working their way through that forest because wasn't nobody shaving back then. Coming up with hit up, he froze. It's definitely time to go. Look at the freeze.
Yep.
Bro, look at the freeze.
Yep. So we're just gonna do this.
There you go. Yeah, people. You know who I am. There you go. All that good stuff. Yeah. This nigga did that like Van White. He just came up.
I'm gonna add a help me section to Dalen's. Well, y'all know me, New Life 81 on everything. Xbox is that Jersey Kid. As far as the Lunch Table Podcast, you can catch us on Facebook.com/The Lunch Table, Instagram.com/The Lunch Table 5, YouTube.com/The Lunch Table 5, and for all you nasty Twitter people, Twitter.com/@the_lunch52502. That is some random shit.
Clearly, this is his first time doing that, and he didn't shop work that line before he came out here throwing it at y'all. But He'll get it next episode. I'm sure of it.
Hey, it's whatever. It's there. People know. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for coming out. Have a good night.